Hey guys, how's it going? I want to talk about this CJRB Ria today. This is one I won from Ray over at Everyday City Carry. He did a raffle giveaway, and I won. I was the third winner, so I got 4 or 5 different budget knives. And I think this is the last one I have to review. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of giveaways and just kind of give them back away, some of these budget ones, just because that's kind of what I do. Yeah, he gave me this Kaiser bag letter, the small honey badger, there was a slip joint. Yeah, so there was a handful of stuff and some very cool stuff. So let's zoom in on this one because it is a little guy, as you can see in my hand. Kind of disappears. So this is, like I said, the CJRB Ria. And they are a subsidiary of Artisan Cutlery. Basically just a different division of Artisan Cutlery. So this has a carbon fiber... I'm guessing it's like a G10 with a carbon fiber laminate. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that because I couldn't find this exact model online to really get the details of this particular scales. But it's cool. I do like carbon fiber, so the look is great. It does have a deep carry clip. Either love it or hate the deep carry clip, but they do it right. They recess the clip and they use flush mounted hardware. And it does have here a lanyard tube that rotates around so that you could put a lanyard in there and it would, depending on the cord that you use, you wouldn't be able to use something super thick, but there is enough room in there to put a lanyard on it if you so chose. Which might be kind of good because it is so small. Okay? Let's just zoom back out here so you can see when I open. It is a little tough to really open. No, I'm not going to say it's tough. It takes a little getting used to because it's so small. I have to use my pinky kind of here on the clip to hold it so that I get enough grip to fire it out. It's not difficult. It'll fire every time. Not a problem. You just have to kind of get a little bit used to where you hold your hands. That's all. Because it's a small knife. And small knives inherently are like that. You always have to kind of play with your grip to make sure that you can deploy it. It fires like a freaking rocket because it's running on bearings and has a perfect detent, and it closes so it's very fidgety. I've been actually playing with it a lot today, the day I'm filming, because it's just really satisfying to open and close. Okay, so let's talk about the specs. It is 3 7/8 closed, just a hair under 6 7/8 overall. The blade is 2.93 with a cutting edge of 2.7. It is, blade steel is a 12C27N. So it's a stainless type steel equivalent to D2, basically, from what I understand. And I am not a steel snob, and I don't claim to be a steel, metallurgist expert or anything like that. The blade thickness is pretty thin at 0.094, super sharp, overall thickness of 0.424, runs on bearings, as I said. It weighs in at just 2.2 ounces. Now, what you could do with this too, it's a really good gentleman's carry. You could actually remove that clip if you so chose. If you were normally carrying something bigger and wanted to just throw this down in your offside pocket, maybe, that would be cool. Would be a good secondary knife to hang on to, because once it's deployed, while it's small, it has a solid grip, feels good in the hand, and can do some cutting. I mean, this can do some work. The blade shape, I really like. It's kind of, I don't know what you would call it exactly, but it swells out a little bit, the belly, and then a nice drop point. So it's really an interesting and cool little knife with the liner lock, which is really appreciated on such a small knife, because had it been a frame lock, you would have to be even more conscious of where your fingers go to be able to deploy it. So liner lock is perfect for a small knife like this. So yeah, it's really just a very cool piece. So let's do a couple size comparisons here with the Sharpie, the Spyderco Delica. How about the Quiet Carry Waypoint? And get up a little bit bigger here, the Kaiser Big Lighter. Oh boy. Don't think that was closed all the way from when I set it down. Which is also a very cool, smaller, I don't know if it's really considered smaller knife, but this is actually a very cool budget-friendly knife as well, and I've got a video on this already out. Since I pulled it out, the Honey Badger. And how about last but not least, something more full-size-ish, the Hellraiser P-Series. Because, yeah, I just absolutely love the P-Series. I actually love the Hellraiser. And yes, I need to reach out and have them do me a custom. I don't know why I'm resisting, but I just haven't reached out yet. So, but there you have it, guys. The very cool CJRB. Now, these are about $30 to $40, depending on where you find them. I'll put an Amazon link down below. Not this exact one. I couldn't find the carbon fiber one, but they have a couple different G10 ones. So I'll put a link to that just in case you're interested. I think it's $33. So if this does it for you and you want to spend $30 and you need a knife, this one's not a bad way to go. So thanks for watching, everybody. I do greatly appreciate it. There will also be a link to Ray's Everyday City Carry channel down below. So go check him out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.